Hi, thanks for tuning in again for one of my live streams. Again, Brent Lehman, North Adams Community Schools Superintendent. And teachers were back today, and our other staff members, they're all back today. They're deep into lots of trainings and preparations to get us ready for students to return on Tuesday. So it's always a great day to have the staff all back, and we really are excited to get the year started in this new and unique world. Just a couple of comments towards the start of school. The last pickup for weekend meals is tonight at 5:30. That'll run till 6:30. So if you want to take part of that, make sure you do. Our bus routes were shared out, and you need to check those out. And if you have questions, certainly Vic over at Transportation can help you like she always does in such good fashion. We had an evening for the elementary parents to have their students come back to school on Tuesday, and Wednesday was the middle school, and both of those events went really well. And I want to thank those of you that came, you brought your things, you put them away, and you left. And not that we don't want to talk with you, but you did a great job, and we appreciate that. If you didn't come or it didn't work out, you can just have your children come on the first day of school next week. Or if there is something you would like to drop off, you can call the office and set up a time. Also, the high school still has their opportunity for those students to come in, and that's Monday night from 3 to 6. So with that, I also want to just remind everyone again as we get ready to start school how important it is for you at home to check on the health of your children each day before they come to school. And if they're not feeling well, have them stay home and call the school to let us know that they'll be staying home. And it'll be really important for us to teamwork on that and make sure that students who aren't feeling well are getting home and getting the rest that they need. I want to spend the rest of today talking about athletics, and that probably doesn't surprise anyone. And I want to begin with a little pleading. Those of you out there that think the whole plan we have for athletics is stupid, to quote some people, as kindly as I can, I want to say we've heard you. You don't have to post it again and again and again. Just please stop. We've heard you. But also on the flip side, for those of you that are out there being supportive of us and pretty much arguing with those people on Facebook, you two just need to stop. We know there's people that think it's good, there's people that think it's bad. We hear that and we know that. I want to share a little something. I listen to WBCL, and several years ago, they made some major changes in their format, the songs they played and when they did certain things. And you can imagine that they had lots of comments pretty similar to what we're seeing now. This is stupid. What were you thinking? This has ruined everything. We're going to form a group and get this changed, and on and on and on. And it was interesting at that time. But at that time, Char Binkley, that was the director, with all of those comments, she validated that people felt differently, but she made an interesting statement one day on the radio. She said, there was a lot of thought and purpose that went into this. We didn't just wake up stupid one morning. And I've always remembered that statement. Being in leadership, there are days we make decisions and we think through those decisions. We don't just get up in the morning and think, what can we do that'll really make people mad today? We really don't try to do that. We think about the things and we have reasons for what we do. And athletics was just one more decision, like so many that we've made in the past months. And we just didn't try to find a way to make people mad. So I'm pleading with you, stop attacking each other, stop taking sides. It's really not helpful because I think by now we all know everybody has an opinion. Um, so, with that, so what now? Um, well, the conversation about that on Facebook, it quite frankly just needs to stop. It's not accomplishing anything anymore. But I would say that if you have been one that posted some hurtful things about someone, I would encourage you to type an apology on Facebook. Um, and I'm asking you to support the current plan. We believe it keeps students in school and allows those students to participate in the athletic events that they have chosen to be a part of. You see, no matter how hard we work here at school to keep kids safe and protect against, as best we can, COVID, it's all for naught if those of you in the community don't do your part to help keep the cases low. You see, if cases increase too rapidly, that could force us to close school, which also will stop our athletics. If we get too high of a number of cases on a sports team, that could end what we're doing with that team or multiple teams. Next week, we're going to bring students back into school. That could cause an increase. We believe we have the steps in place to not have that happen, but it's a plan. And until you try a plan, you often don't know exactly how it will happen. And then, after we get school started, then we have an athletic plan that we're going to follow. And we believe that plan is the best for the start of school. As we have done for so many weeks, all of these will be reviewed and debated. As we approach the end of August, if the data in our county is still good, maybe we can begin to open things up a little. That's not a promise, and it's certainly not a guarantee. I just want you to know that we think about that every day as to how can we get to a point where we open things up a little more. So that's where we're at. And that's what we're going to keep trying to work on. We're going to take it a step at a time. And I'm not going to throw any dates out there as to, well, we're only going to do this for so long. Because as you all know, we're supposed to be on stage 5 for the whole state, clear back in July. Here it is well into August. We're still at 4.5. So I don't want to give you a date that we may not be able to hold to. I just want to guarantee you that we will continue to try to find the best way to open things up more and more and more. So again, I thank you for listening as you've done each of these past weeks. The one thing I would like you to comment on today is we're going to start school next week. Not sure what to do with these live streams. Should I continue coming on? I would like to hear from you as to whether it's time to stop these or if you would like those to continue. So I would like you to post your thoughts on if these should continue. We'll look at that. We'll try to make a decision about what that looks like going forward. So thanks again and have a great day.